New metagames are difficult to predict, but it's actually quite simple. We look at the new cards, and then we ask ourselves, can someone wank it to this card? To this crusty thought? No. To this marshmallow hoe? No. Oh my, what is this? Dahlia's in the set? So we can expect a ton of white creature decks, but that is not all, because we can't forget about the furry community. There's definitely gotta be a lot of green decks as well. So today, we're clapping cheeks with NAYA Treasures. There are blue treasure decks, there are black treasure decks, but not white treasure decks because of racism. But that ends now. Not racism, unfortunately, but the part about white treasures. First of all, we now have Valorous Stance in Worlds this year. Depra would attack with Goldspan Dragon, and then keep Negate at the ready. Negate is good and all, but against a creature-heavy meta, Valorous Stance is extra kinky. It can not only give indestructible, but it can also kill a chunky creature, which there are plenty of. But it gets even better, because in our sideboard, we have Brutal Catheter. With Catheter, we can exile opponent's creatures, and it's really good against tokens. How gangster is that? Speaking of gangster, we have Cemetery Prowler. When Prowler enters or attacks, we exile a card from graveyard, and it makes our stuff cost 1 less to cast. Our deck has a ton of creatures, and making them cost 1 less to cast is most sexy. Then we have Ranger class and Showdown on the Skalds, allowing us to play cards from the top of our library. And of course, we're ramping with Magda. Turn 1 Sentinel, turn 2 Magda, and we make a nutload of mana, ramping into Chariot, and my favorite, Moonveil Regent. Its card draw works really well with Prowler, and because Prowler needs stuff in graveyard to work, we'll need early game removal. And now we're all experts on the deck. We'll be competing against the best decks in Standard, the weekend challenge tournaments, the most competitive weekly tournaments, and because the first weekend of Crimson Vow's release, all eyes will be on us. And now, let's begin. Opening hand seems alright, we're gonna keep. Oh, looks like a vampire deck. We'll just play Innkeeper and pass. Adversary. Opponent swings, we'll take it. And back on our turn, Stormseeker, getting itself haste and will swing. It's back to opponent. Oh, and they have a Stormseeker. This is becoming a problem. We'll take it all again. Dragon's Fire, not bad. Haste. Swings like that, but hold back with Stormseeker. And we have removal if we need it. Oh, Chandra. She dummy pick. She can make mana and play stuff from the top of their deck. They do make mana. And Eruption. Like after I eat Taco Bell. Is it worth saving? Yeah. And get no attacks from them. Into land, hooray. To play Goldspan. And this feels kinda lame. We'll attack with both. Will they trade? Indeed. And now it's back to opponent. Oh, adversary. Take that. Even though they still diarrhea on us. Fine, take that. Ice Swing for 2, we'll take it. Ooh, Sentinel. The den is really a problem here. Because we'll animate swing. If we don't play Sentinel, Lair can be a 4/4 with the treasure. So we'll say no Sentinel. Swing for 5 and pass back. They do animate den. We'll animate the Lair. Block the den. Another one of these hoes. Oh, and Moonveil. So here's what we'll do. Swing with Goldspan. Play Moonveil. Sentinel, discard a hand to draw a card. And a land, sure. Can our opponent survive? Our opponent's digging, but there is a concede. I'll go in the game 2 is Rain Catheter and without game 2. Opening hand's okay, I guess. We'll keep. Opponent plays land. Play Sentinel and pass. Oh, never mind. And adversary. We'll follow up with Innkeeper and then pass back. Oh, they were far too intimidated by Innkeeper. I mean, just look at him. He's obviously a molester. And now it's on to the next one. Opening hand, no lands, run up to Mole. One land, no. Mole. No, where are creatures? Oh. Fine, we'll keep. Play a land and pass. And it's mono white. Ranger class. And it's back to opponent. Usher. And our land situation is not so interesting. This feels kind of bad. But level up, swing. Play Shatterskull tapped and pass back. Oh, Catheter. Very unfortunate. I really want to hold on to Shatterskull. So we'll Dragonfire now. They animate their land. We go to 8. And nice land. Play Chariot. On it swings. They definitely have something in hand. I suppose walk into it. Yeah. Oh, another Catheter. Because now they flip. So we lose our tokens. No matter how this plays out, we lose next turn. So we'll take it to game 2. Going into game 2 is whip out our Catheter and without game 2. Opening hand is better than before, so we're gonna keep. Usher. Oh, and Magda. I think Keeper's better here. And then we'll pass back. Aspirant. Opponent swings. We could just chump for Prowler. Yeah, we'll try it. Catheter, cool. Our creatures cost 1 less. So here's Magda and pass. They buff Usher. Opponent's coming. And they're also attacking. Oh, and they kill our Magda. And our opponent passes back. Another Catheter. So here's what we'll do. Swing. Opponent takes it like Mama. Play Catheter. And grab their Usher. And now it's back to opponent. Clarion Spirit. So when they cast their second spell, they'll get a token. Oh, and they kill our Catheter. Land number 2 for us. And no second red source. That's a bummer. So here's our Demythic plan. Catheter. Taking their token. We'll swing and see if they want to trade. Nope. And then we'll pass back. Monk. They buff Usher. Oh, but they're passing back. And nice. Play that Prowler. And then Moonveil. We'll swing and see if they want to trade. They do, sure. And then we'll pass back. They buff the Monk. And they pass back with a loser. Oh, and look, a red source. Goldspan. Draw from Moonveil. Oh, and there's a concede. Going into game 3 is bring an extra removal without game 3. Opening hand, I guess it's fine. Usher. And another Innkeeper. Player land and pass. Another Usher. Lair. Innkeeper. And it's back to opponent. Monk. And they're swinging to block and portable hole. Taking out our treasure, sure. Could go Innkeeper Magda. Or perhaps Catheter's the best move here. Let's go Catheter. Hold on to their Monk. Opponent swings. We'll say big cocks, no blocks. Or just to live by. Opponent class. Land and they pass back. Prowler, nice. Swing. Prowler. Magda. Land number 4. Catheter. This be intense. Oh, play with fire. This is gonna be super chonky. Hit their Catheter. Prowler comes back. Innkeeper. Swing with Magda. They trade, yes. Moonveil and pass. And there's a concede. Prowler and Catheter were amazing. So hooray for us. Now it's on to the next match. Opening hand, very late game heavy. So we'll try it. We'll keep. Oh, blue-red. They probably have counter. Oh, no counter. Board wipe. Okay. Consider another line for us. Play Innkeeper. They kill it. Oh, opponent passes. We have enough for Goldspan. Or we could play it safe and go Prowler. Prowler seems pretty safe. It hits and then pass back. They don't play anything interesting. They pass back again. This is very suspicious. We'll try Ranger class. Okay. Level pull up and swing with the Prowler. They take it and don't play anything. I'm really confused. They consider iteration and play the Celestis. That sounds like an STD. It's basically just ramp with some draw discard potentially. Anyway, Goldspan, swing for net load. Opponent goes to 5, back to them. Opponent passes back again. We'll go for it. Goldspan number 2. Oh, and there's a concede. Going into the game tools, whip out a white stuff and without going 2. Opening hand, no green. That displeases me. We'll mull. Well, sure. Oh good, another land. Smoldering egg. But surprise! I bet they didn't expect that. Opponent foretells. Other land. We'll go Magda. Next turn we can do Ranger class. Opponent considers. Kills their Magda. Oh, and Skalds. Play Skalds. Those are some pretty good hits. Opponent passes. We draw Moonveil. They probably have counter. We'll go Chariot. It hits. Sentinel. And pass back. They probably have Alrund's Epiphany. They bounce our Sentinel. Not our token. Weird, what? So their stuff in graveyard has flashback. And a red source, nice. Because we can do this. Shatterskull Smashing. Fabulous. Swing. And it's back to our opponent. Opponent passes back with a loser. Chariot number 2. Do we play Ranger class? I suppose. Through Chariot. Swing for our nut load. Oh crap, I copied the wrong token. Shoot. Well, the good news, that was their foretell card. So they don't have Alrund's Epiphany. And Moonveil. And pass back. Iteration. But there's a concede. Which means we are 3-0. What a great moment to talk about my hand-painted deck boxes. Available at decknut.com. This holiday season, give the gift of nut. The gift of deck nut. And now back to the gameplay. Opening hand. We got a 1-2 punch, so we're gonna keep. Oh, life gain. Interesting. Play Sentinel. And has white-black clerics. Prowler, that could be good. But unfortunately, we can't do much here. Swing for 1. Play Ranger class and pass. Opponent buffs a Veterinarian. I wonder if they have Vanishing Verse. So how about we do this? Swing. They take it. Sentinel. Make green. And we'll play Prowler. Although sadly, there's nothing to exile. And there's Vanishing Verse. Better on that than Moonveil. Cleric Lord. Works really well with life gain. They buff Veterinarian. Fist for 5. Very stinky situation. We'll play Moonveil and pass it back. Another Aspirant. This is a big problem. We have to block. We'll block with Moonveil. Take 5. Moonveil dies. Finish off the hoe here. Goldspan. We gotta buy some time. Shatterskull. And pass back. We gotta watch out for that man land because it has menace. We'll chump. And they pass back. Strange. Goldspan. I think we gotta hold back with it. And no removal. Huh. Please don't attack. Oh! Alright, fine. We'll double block. Oh, and no removal. But they do bring it back. Play with fire. Nice. Showdown. Oh, very nice. Sentinel. Opponent animates a land. It has menace, so we'll have to take it. We'll take other flyer. And now time to defend. Innkeeper. Magda. Might as well swing for 3 and we'll pass. Valkyrie. Oh boy. This will be tricky. Meh. Another Magda. I gotta play it so we can block. Level up. Swing. I gotta watch the timer here. Daddy's taking too long. They do block. We'll play Magda here. Might as well level up. Graveyard dude. So they can reanimate stuff. Another land on top. We'll put pressure on our opponent. Animate. Oh, and they trade. They reanimate. Go to 36. They swing for 5. We'll take it. Another land on top. Shoot. I think it's gonna take too long to come back from this. For the sake of the timer, we're going to game 2. I'm going to game 2. Almost that's what I was going to. Opening hand. Way too land heavy. We're gonna mull. Oh, and this is not land heavy enough. We'll mull. Yikes. Alright, we'll keep. These are very bad. Master and Innkeeper, nice. So they can gain life every turn. That's pretty good because it gets buffed every time. Innkeeper number 2. Spellbinder, no! They take our Goldspan, okay. And we take 5. Chariot or Smashing. I think I gotta go Smashing. Pinging those 2. Swing for 2 and we'll pass. Cleric Lord. Another Cleric Lord. And Stance, nice. They swing. Take out their big hoe. We go to 5. Oh, and a land, but not the one we need. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. We have to block 1. Chariot number 2. We go back to 4. Oh, they reanimate hoe again. So if their stuff dies, they can bring something back from graveyard. And Vanishing Verse. Dang. Ouch, my butt cheeks. This has to be the worst possible matchup for us. And we'll hope for better in the next match. Opening hand seems pretty good. We're gonna keep. Oh, and it's a green deck. Very interesting. Pack leader. I think we need Magda here. This land only makes white. Yeah, we'll go Magda. And the Ranger class. Oh, and they kill our Magda. And play a Sculptor. They fist us for 4. And this is most stinky. 1 away from Goldspan. I think our best option. Magda number 2. Ranger class number 2. Meh. They kill our token. This is problem. Because now they draw a card. We go to 7. And a Mammoth. Oh, another Goldspan. We'll have to use it to block. And darn their man land. Mammoth gets buffed. Oh, and they only attack with the Mammoth. Do they have pump? No. Oh, but Chariot. Alright, Goldspan. Our opponent has this. We're going to game 2. Going into game 2. Don't blitz for this one without going 2. Opening hand seems alright. We're gonna keep. Opponent passes. Land. Innkeeper. Swing for 1. And it's back to opponent. They play the Ramper. We'll say take that. And it's back to opponent. Oh, they have another land. Troll. Could kill it. Good thing we didn't. Goldspan. Fist for 4. Opponent swings. We'll let it go through. Chariot. Oh, but Chariot for us. Swing for 4. Play Chariot. Oh, and there's concede. So it's on to game 3. Going into game 3. Swing 1 Prowler. Without us getting 3. Opening hand. Not the best. The mulligans are pro losers. So we're gonna keep. Pack leader. Sentinel. We'll keep Stance at the ready and pass. They tickle for 3. Sculptor. And the Little Wolf. Oh, and Prowler. We have to assume they have Chariot. So we might want to wait on Catheter. This feels a little dumb. But play Prowler and pass back. Wide opponent swings, which means they probably have pump. At the very least, we can pump Pack leader. Also, this is very triggering. Pack leader is 2 words here, but there it's 1 word. This is why Daddy's timer always runs out. Whatever, block here. They do have buff. Oh, they have double buff. I planned it out so well, though. Another Pack leader. Feels bad. A Catheter. Taking out their buff dude. Sentinel and pass. Opponent swings. Block there and take the rest. Growth Troll. And another Pack leader. Burning Hands. Boy, can we survive? I think we need Catheter to flip. Moving to combat. If they have pump, we mega screwed. Oh, yes. They swing. We'll kill it. Although they can make a token. Chariot, very nice. I do want Catheter to flip, but we have no targets for for Stance at the moment. I'll play the Chariot and pass back. Oh, what is this? They get their token. Kill it, which means Catheter flips. Hooray. Oh no! Catheter goes to Jesus. We'll crew the Chariot and hope they don't have a second brawl. No, but they destroy the Chariot. They swing a block here. Go to 4. Darn! Oh my gosh. We were so close. If it weren't for this land. And with that, our chances of making top 8 come to an end. But I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did as well. And until next time, stay demi-thick.